Crispy noodles, tender chicken, and that classic Chinese style sauce. This is one of those dishes that's quicker than ordering takeaway and tastes so much better. It's fast, it's packed with flavour, and quite honestly, once you try this, you'll be making it again and again. I hope you're all well. I'm Shane. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. This Chinese chicken dish is a firm favourite in this household for sure. Everyone else is out tonight, so I'm the only one getting to eat this, so I am making this for just me. Obviously, if you're making it for more people, you're just gonna have to up the quantities. I will put down in the description quantities for 4 people because that's how we would normally eat it. We're gonna start off with our chicken, and we're actually gonna velvetize this chicken. I think that's what the Chinese call it. It's gonna tenderize it and make it more juicy. And so it's 1 chicken breast there. I've just cut into thin strips, and I've got a very small egg white. So small egg, just the egg white is gonna go in with that. You want some corn flour, so just use a little bit of that, and some white pepper. Really common in Chinese cookery when they marinate stuff. They use a lot of white pepper, and it just so happens it's one of my favourite things. And you just want to get a spoon, stir it all through, make sure it's all nicely incorporated, and we're just going to leave that to one side to do its thing and work its magic. Next, we're going to move on to our noodles. So this dish is served on a bed of crispy noodles. So I'm just using normal egg noodles that you get in any supermarket, whichever brand you like, own brand or not. And all I do with mine is I cover them in boiling water and leave them for 8 minutes. Drain it off, add a little bit of sesame oil, and that's it. So these are actually called, you want to get a wok or a pan on a medium heat, add some vegetable oil to the pan. Good amount, and then get your noodles straight into that pan. And just using a pair of tongs or whatever you've got to hand, just spread them out so you're making sort of a bed or a disc if you like, and just let them fry away nicely. Probably going to take about 3 to 4 minutes per side. Okay, when your time's up, just gently flip those over. That's it, and that's what you're looking for, some nice crispiness. Tuck in any edges there and give those another 2 to 3 minutes. You're happy with their doneness? We just want to remove this now from the pan and set aside. And I've just got a warmed plate here. Just stick them on there. If there's any little straggly bits, we want all of those as well. Don't want to waste any of our noodles. And that will stay warm now on that heated plate until we are ready to use it. Into that same pan, we're going to add a little bit more veggie oil, just a touch, don't need loads in there. And today I'm using some ginger paste. Buy this stuff in any supermarket. I didn't have any fresh in. If you've got fresh, definitely use that. You want a good dollop in there, and then I've got 2 garlic cloves which I've just chopped. And you want to get those in the pan, give them a stir around, just to cook out the rawness of that garlic basically. That's it, that'll do us. To that, we're going to add our chicken. And you're just looking with this to start to cook it. Once it starts to go white, we'll be ready to add in the rest of our ingredients. Okay, that's looking good. In with half an onion, and what I've done with the onion is just separated it. So you've got all these nice pieces like this that are all separated just to help it cook quicker. And to that, a little bit of Shaoxing rice wine, not too much. Now going in with 2 spring onions, just the white parts of the spring onions, which I've sliced. Again, cook that down for another minute. To that, a good tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Again, you'll adjust the quantities on all of these, depending on how much sauce you want with your Chinese chicken. Then I'm going to go in with some oyster sauce. It's about half a tablespoon there. And then to that, Beansprouts. And I like a lot of Beansprouts in mine. Again, mix it through. Just give that another minute. Next, some chicken stock. So again, as much or as little as you like. Stir that through. And then to thicken the sauce, I'm just adding a little bit of that chicken stock to some corn flour. And then to that, just to thicken it, add a little bit of that mixture in. Cornstarch, corn flour, I know the Americans and the British call it something very different. And that's thickening that sauce now beautifully. We're going to cook that now for a further 3 minutes, and then we'll be ready to serve it up and see how we've done. So let's switch that off. Get our lovely Chinese chicken straight over the top of those noodles. I mean, guys, this makes a great sharer. Put it in the middle of the table. Everyone breaks off a bit of those noodles. Again, as much of the sauce as you want, as much of the chicken. I'm going to put it all on there. I'm hungry tonight. Just stack it up. And that's it. Last few on the top there. And I just like to finish it off with a few little slices of the green spring onion. And it is as simple as that. My Chinese chicken and crispy noodles. It looks great. It smells great. Let's hope it tastes great. Let's tuck in. Let's get some of these noodles here. Obviously the noodles are crispy. The longer you leave them, obviously the soggier they will become. And I quite like the combo of getting a bit of crispy and also some of the softer noodles. Get a bit of chicken on there. Make sure there's a bit of sauce. Oh, wow. The flavours, considering we put so little in there, really, the flavours just knock you around the chops. So good. Got to have a little bit more of that noodle. It is just such a great flavour. You got the crispiness of the noodles, you got the succulent chicken. I love the bean sprouts in it, and the onions just add a little bit more crunch, and they go perfectly with that chicken. I'd say that comes together in well under 10 minutes. Definitely quicker than you could phone your local takeaway and it be delivered for sure. That's it from me for today. I really do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please do also like and share. Let me know down below in the comments what's your favorite Chinese dish. I'd love to hear from you. I'll put all of the details of today's Chinese chicken and crispy noodles down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.